So one of our goals in writing the 7th edition was to make sure we were as closely aligned to the AP Statistics course and exam description as we could be, to make it as easy as possible for students to follow the trajectory of AP Classroom. In order to do that, we had to make a few structural changes as well as a few sequence changes. So structurally, it was fairly easy for us to think about a unit-based book. 9 units, 9 units in the CED. It meant taking some of our existing chapters in previous editions and putting 2 chapters together to make 1 unit. In order to do that, we sometimes have a part 1 and a part 2 that our users of previous editions would recognize as those previous chapters. But for the students, it just makes it look like it's one big unit if there are 2 parts. It also was nice to be able to think about the sequence of our inference chapters. That's probably the thing that the course and exam description changed the most from the previous course outline. The sequencing of inference and the sort of topics you do in each of those units looks a little bit different than it used to. So we were able to, in this revision, look at our sequence of inference and modify it from our previous editions so that when students go through our sequence of topics in the unit, it's right in parallel with what they're doing in the CED with the AP Daily videos and topic questions. So there's sort of no mismatch. In previous editions, we weren't perfectly interlocked, and so students would sometimes feel like they were doing one thing in their book and a slightly different thing on AP Classroom. So we're very excited about the fact that every unit in the book matches every unit in the CED, and the topic sequence within those units, with a few small exceptions where the CED wasn't written to be a textbook. It was written to be a framework for the course and how the curriculum kind of fits together. The book has to tell a story from start to finish within each unit, and then the units have to continue the story from one to another. So we just wanted to make sure that we were true in spirit to the story, but also following the sequence of the CED as much as possible. And we feel like we've accomplished it, but we hope everyone will agree when they look at it.